What's good, YouTube family? Now, y'all see a lot of situations going on out there. Now, Boona 300 was arrested the other day. We're gonna get into that. Boona 600 got in a bad situation that left them basically caught up. We're gonna read it. We're gonna break down news clips, receipts. What I just want y'all to do right now is hit that like button and that notification bell, and let's rock out.
Dirty man chopper, shoot the man down. Don't never play your man around. Okay.
Dirty Mr. Rasta, Mr. Imposter, chop him up, top shotter, hit him all with a mop stick.
Okay, let's start the show, man. Boona 300 got in a situation, y'all, and that situation got him caught up. Apparently, 4 people was injured at the Cumberland Mall parking lot, and they seen a whole lot of the situations that unfolded in that parking lot. Now I'm gonna show you things that will make probably sense right now. Now let's go to the news highlight of that situation and let's watch that clip and that article. Now what you're gonna watch is the Cumberland Mall police as they're giving you guys their adaptation of what happened and what transpired that day, and you're gonna get to see that it's a lot of situations like the Day 22 shots case, folks in them dropping cell phones and dropping evidence, basically helping the detectives and kin folks in them to do the job that they wanted to do.
At Cumberland Mall, 2 people were shot, and we just learned in the last couple of hours that one of the victims was an elementary age child. Police say there was a shooting between 2 cars. One victim was shot in the leg, the other in the foot. Police didn't say anything about suspects. Head to 11alive.com for updates there.
Now that mall shooting is one of many. They said it was more mall shootings going on as well during that time. A lot of ring players involved in this shooting.
A developing story in Cobb County tonight.
That's where investigators say a man and a child were shot in a parking lot outside of Cumberland Mall.
News Edge reporter Denise Dillon joins us live with the latest details. Denise.
Yeah, the shooting happened right in front of these restaurants here at Cumberland Mall. I talked to a couple of people who were eating dinner at the time they heard the shots. They looked out and saw people running for cover.
Like, it was just like a very chaotic moment.
I saw somebody hit the ground, people running.
There were people running and zooming and everything.
And they closed the shutters in the restaurant.
A shootout in the parking lot of Cumberland Mall. Witnesses say they saw people in 2 cars yelling at each other. Then they got out, guns in hand.
We hear gunfire. I peek around. I see the guys coming out of the vehicle that's facing the same direction as us, shooting into the vehicle next to them.
Crystal Schmidt says they got back in their cars and sped through the parking lot while one man was leaning out the window, still shooting. In the melee, a man and a young boy, about 8 years old, were both hit by bullets. One in the leg, one in the foot. Police say the child was rushed to the hospital.
And the little boy was such a trooper that he didn't even cry, nothing. He laid there while this really cool nurse came and bandaged him up.
And Cobb police tell me that while some of the gunmen did get in those cars and leave, others may have still been here at the mall when investigators arrived. At this point, they're still trying to account for everyone who was involved. Reporting live in Cobb County, Denise Dillon.
Now the Cobb County situation is more deeper than what you probably thought. That Cobb County situation, bruh, it's a lot of things that they failed to reason with and get into. So let's read some of the things that Boona 300 is facing right now for this case. Now basically 4 people was injured, as you heard, at the Cumberland Mall, and they've been investigating it for a while now. They're saying that it was after a man and a child were hit. You know, basically this happened all the way in I think March, if I'm not mistaken, March 23rd. They said the victim suffered also a leg injury. Now Crystal Schmidt and her husband had just pulled in a parking lot when they heard the gunfire. Now evidence of the markers after the shooting was clearly in sight. You've seen area views of the shooting, the gunman's taken off, and now they're saying that 3 men who were the victims were shot during that situation. They're saying people also was busting back. Some of the people they're trying to declare is men like this here, who basically was in the situation and ready. You know, they said OTFBoona was arrested for a shooting that happened in March outside a mall in Atlanta. He allegedly hopped out of SRT and started shooting in educational purpose into a car with 3 men, and 2 of them got hit, basically, they're saying. And after they got hit, you know, that's when you see the whole fiasco. And they're saying that Buka, basically one of the child was lucky to survive the crossfire. Boona, not Buka, but Boona 300 is charged with 4 counts of aggravated assault. You know, so they're saying his cell phone was dropped at the scene, y'all. Another one of them type of situations. Now with Boona 300, this thing is just seeming a little bit shaky. You know what I mean? Even when the paperwork, I don't know if you guys know, but they showed paperwork involving in it, and it's right here that he really is charged for it. So people really feel like he might get out the way. He might not be here no more. But his homie, you know, basically, you know, shouted him out, and OTF twins pulled out bond money to show he got his back.
Hey, Didi, you see it? We gotta put this shit in these niggas' face, you hear me? We gotta put this shit in these niggas' face, man.
Bro really going through it to motivate his guy. I gotta salute that.
You hear me? I am Mr. Key, I know you heard of me. Heard his money on my head when pussy nigga murdered me. Put his ass up, need surgery. I was hooked up on murdering. Now I get paid to murder bitch. He gon' meet his death. Shoot it to ain't nothing, let him switch. Just like Curry Steph. I'm not home, be a pussy taking shit. Man, that shit fake as shit. Fucking still taking shit. Cemetery take a piss. I am Mr. Key, I know you heard of me. Take his top.
Stay living. Man, I ain't finna go back and forth with you, man. You dick riding, clout faggot ass.
Educational purpose.
You niggas, man. It ain't hard to catch up with us. We outside, boy. This our shit. Fuck you talking about, nigga? We run this shit. All your homies out of there. You ain't got no lawyer, bitch. Fuck you telling me, I ain't even keep going back and forth. You get the fuck off my shit. You wanna go back and forth, nigga. Just put where you wanna meet that nigga on Max and I'm leave it alone. Hoe ass boy.
Now in that little short time that he had the chance to experience the good life, he was
now Boona, y'all do know the Boona situation. He's been locked up for a while. His name is Michael Golden. He was the original Lamron nigga. He just got home in January, but Durk been screaming free him for years. Anybody know anything on him, you'll know that the guy's been screaming his name. Now someone basically told on him and he refused to cooperate with authorities, so he served 7 years in the jam. You know, he was on that hashtag real nigga for life type of vibe. You know what I mean? And situations just go left a little bit. OTFBoona, you know, Lamron, that is, you know, he was arrested for the shooting that happened in March outside the mall, and it's unfortunate big time, bro. Allegedly he hopped out the SRT, as y'all, you know, read, and he went with the blammy and did the whole, you know, hitting up folks in them, bro. Like, what else more I could tell you than dude really almost took himself out of a bad predicament, but still got jammed up. It's one of them you can't lose even when you try a situation, because if you put yourself in the same circle, even if you move to a different state.
They be goofy as hell. Stacking her boss old Larry. Oh, I can tell goofy ass on, but you don't even know Larry. goofy ass niggas, man.
They do be speaking here.
It's hunky ass bitches.
Educational purpose.
Okay. Hey, this motherfucker used to be. Hey, what size your arms is? You had magic your shoe. Y'all never had your thing.
I did. My shit was like the 19 and stuff.
Like on Keto Gray, I remember on Devil, my shit was 18 inches. Now I want shit for 150 pounds. I was like, my arm was big as.
How much is this? 10?
This right here? That's like over 10. It's like over 10.
Man, free all the guys, and y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, that notification bell, and rock out with I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Salute to the YouTube family.